Are you a type A personality type? You are very goal oriented, determined, and you want to achieve your goal by hook or crook? Well, if you are, make sure you tune in today's episode as I'm going to talk about what's the hardest lesson for a type A personality and what you can do about it. Hi, and welcome to Live Your Hero's Journeys podcast. I'm your host, Pheh Sze. I created this podcast as a source of inspiration and practical wisdom on how to live to your full potential by embracing your unique self. So just let me set the scene. I was so determined to have a success in my business. I was running on the treadmill. I was feeling burnout. So I decided to take a pause and a break and visit my best friend in New York City. So I bought my ticket to New York City with 2 weeks before departure. And as the fate has it, just 44 or 48 hours before my departure, I was met with an accident on the way to work. So instead of finding inspiration on the street of Manhattan, I instead found the answers within the four walls of my own bedroom. And one of the lessons that I learned is in life, you have to learn how to determine when to let things happen and when to make things happen. It's great to have a determination and perseverance and a great drive for things. In life, some things are beyond our control. By forcing things to happen, sometimes may not be the best outcome for us. So imagine when you have an unripe fruit, just because you want to eat it right there and then you cut it, you still can't eat it because it takes time. It takes time for things to eventuate. So it's a fine balance, because when you think that, just let things happen, does it mean you don't do anything? Is that an inaction? What it means is that you have to do your best. Basically, it's the devotion to the process than the goal itself. And that's the hardest thing that I feel I need to learn, because I'm so determined to have the fruit and I keep thinking of the fruit all the time, but forgetting the process of getting the fruit is just as important. You have to water the plant, you have to put fertilizer, you got to make sure it's in the right environment. And there are certain things that you may not control. For example, when the wind blows or there's a storm, you'll not be able to control that. So when I was lying on my bed, I felt a bit hopeless because I can't do the things I wanted to do, and there's no way I can heal my injury by my sheer willpower. It just takes time, and it can feel really frustrating in those moments. And those moments are the time that you got to learn how to accept the situation and surrender. And sometimes when you hold on to things too tight, it doesn't happen for you. But the moment you let go, and things that are meant to you will come to you. I know this sounds a bit woo-woo, but I really think that that's a fine balance. So it means that do your best. Always do your best. Take the action that you need to take, and then let go of the outcome. I know it is easier said than done, especially if you're a type A personality. You want things to done, you like to be in control of the outcome. But life doesn't work that way, and I learned it the hard way. So in life, learn when to make things happen and when to let things happen. And that way you can live a life that goes with the flow rather against the resistance. So live the path of least resistance. And to know that success and failure doesn't define you as a person. And that's what I like, in Wimbledon, as the players walk out, that's a quote. It says that in both defeat and triumph, treat those two imposters the same. So the biggest lesson I learned is, as a type A person, is the art of making things happen and letting things happen. Does that resonate with you? If you're a type A personality, just like me, leave in a comment below and let me know what's your experience. If you enjoy this episode, please follow me and subscribe to my channel. This gives me an encouragement to come back every week and give something valuable to you. You can also check out my website on the description below and find some free resources on my website as well. Until the next episode, live a life worth writing about. I'll see you soon.